Ways to find full coverage insurance. Cheap liability, accident, and comprehensive automobile insurance are all included in full coverage insurance. Cheap vehicle maintenance for the bulk of automobile owners involves oil changes, tire rotation, and a basic check once a year. If something bad happens, it is repaired quickly so that the situation does not grow too serious. However, many people frequently neglect to require control of the vehicle by ensuring that it is adequately insured. You and the vehicle are not entirely covered if you do not even have comprehensive insurance. Car insurance. Let's follow us to find out more about full coverage insurance. Cheap. What is recommended for car full coverage insurance? Cheap. Adding uninsured motorist insurance and personal injury coverage to full coverage vehicle insurance typically results in the finest auto insurance policy. These sorts cover various kinds of injuries for you and your passengers. These are necessary for some states. Uninsured motorist protection. Uninsured motorist coverage protects you against drivers who do not have vehicle insurance. If you are wounded in an automobile accident caused by the other motorist, their full coverage insurance cheaply should pay your medical expenditures. However, if the other driver is underinsured, uninsured motorist coverage will assist in covering your medical expenses. Underinsured motorist coverage, which is comparable to collision coverage, pays your medical claims when the other driver is at fault but does not have adequate full coverage insurance. Cheap to cover your costs. These sorts, like other forms of vehicle insurance, pay up to the maximum you specify. Purchasing low limits may result in unpaid debts following an expensive automobile accident. Personal injury protection and medical payments coverage following an automobile accident. Medical payments coverage, often known as MedPay, assists in paying your and other passengers' medical costs. Whoever caused the crash doesn't matter. MedPay will cover your medical costs. It additionally defends you in the event that you are a pedestrian hurt in a collision. In some states, MedPay is not offered. Personal injury insurance (PIP) will also assist pay medical expenditures regardless of who is to blame. PIP insurance is required in several states. In other states, it is optional or not available. PIP insurance can also cover missed income and the cost of hiring help for jobs you are unable to do due to an accident, such as childcare services. Ways to find full coverage insurance. Cheap. You don't want to overpay for vehicle insurance, no matter what you select. Here are some strategies for finding car full coverage insurance cheap. Shop around for auto insurance rates before purchasing a policy. To compare apples to apples, make sure your quotations include the same insurance types and limitations. By shopping around, you might possibly save hundreds of dollars every year. The finest inexpensive auto insurance companies provide low rates to a wide range of drivers, including good drivers, those with weak credit, those who have received a speeding ticket, and those who have been involved in an at-fault collision. Consider increasing your insurance deductible, an insurance portion of the cost withheld from your insurance check. Deductibles for collision and comprehensive coverage are $500, $1,500, and $2,000. You should save money if you increase your deductible. Liability insurance has no deductible. Maintain solid credit. Many vehicle insurance providers base policy prices on credit. They employ a credit-based health score, which differs differently from a standard insurance score. Credit, according to insurers, may be used to forecast whether you would file claims. Improving your total credit score should result in higher credit-based insurance scores. Take advantage of savings. Car insurance discounts are typical for combining several plans and covering more than one car. Low mileage discounts, responsible driver incentives, and price cuts for anything from eliminating waste to setting up automated EFT payments are also expected. full coverage insurance cheap for drivers with poor credit? Many drivers are unaware that their credit records can have a significant impact on their auto insurance costs. Credit-based health scores that look at comparable characteristics to standard credit ratings are used by insurers to estimate how probable you are to submit a claim. If you have bad credit, you will almost always be paid more for insurance, whether it is minimum required insurance or comprehensive insurance. California, Hawaii, Massachusetts, and Michigan prohibit insurers from using credit to determine vehicle insurance prices. Finding affordable comprehensive coverage with bad credit, on the other hand, is not impossible. Compare vehicle insurance prices to discover the cheapest coverage. Drivers with bad credit who desire major insurance might look into Geico. For users with a strong driving record but weak credit, the firm provides the most reasonable average premiums. Hastings Mutual provides the lowest complete coverage for users with bad credit, according to our research of smaller insurers. Conclusion: because full coverage insurance is required in all states, the vast majority of individuals pick this option when insurance their automobiles. If you cause damage to another person's property in an accident, your full coverage insurance cheap will cover you. This insurance coverage not only protects other drivers but also prevents you from needing to pay for the damage you did out of pocket.